Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. I am Old Man 102. Welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to working in Giants Editor for FS25 on the new Forex map. So I do have the rice fields figured out. I wanted to do them on camera, not off camera. So we need to get the farm silo in and working. We need to get the easy shed in and working. And then I want to get this little island decorated, and then I have something different I want to do there, and then we'll get the rice fields in and finish up this square. So this is going to be, so we get into map, we get into placeables, we get into main farm. Now that one is farm silo 2. We are going to copy it. We're going to paste it. We got to rename it Farm Silo 03 because it has to, every XML has to have its own name in the placeables folder. So that's going to be Farm Silo 03. We have to go into the mod description, and we got to find Farm Silo 02. Just copy it, paste it. Farm Silo 03. Under store items, I need Farm Silo 03, and under placeables, we will just make another space. Copy this. It's going to be Farm Silo 03, and it's going to need its own unique ID number. And then we're going to need a position and rotation. So let's grab that position. We'll grab this position. The rotation is going to be 0, 51, 0. So let's go ahead and save that. Then we have to do the same thing. Placeables. I also think it's under main farm. Yeah, Easy Shed 01A. Let's copy that. We'll paste it in. We'll call it 01B. Then we go to mod description. Easy Shed. It's going to be 01B. Save that. Store items 01B, and in our placeables, where is the easy sheds? Yep, down here. So let's copy this. We'll paste it in. It's going to be 01B. And give it a unique ID. And it will get its position and rotation. So let's click on the easy shed. Let's grab this dimension. Or not dimension, location. Let's grab this location. And it's going to be minus 180, minus 51, minus 180. It's minus 180, minus 51, minus 180. Let's go ahead and save that. So those two should now spawn in as placeables. So let's get a little bit of painting done. Now I could shorten this bridge up a little bit, I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and this one. Let's go, oh, that's the width. Let's go like 1.6. Why did you get larger? All right, hold on. Oh, 0.75. 0.65. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit better. And then we'll slide this one down a little bit. And then we'll slide this one down a little bit. Now I could shorten this one up a little bit as well. Just to get it, yeah, that'll work. So let's go, well, most of this area is going to be dirt, I think. Let's go texture, it's on round. Oh, I don't want that, I want texture. There we go. It's on round. Dirt. We know we're going to have, yeah, I think the most of this is just going to be dirt. And we know we're going to have a road coming here. Yeah, I think we're just going to do most of this in dirt. And then we're going to have pretty much you coming off of here. We'll leave a little bit of grass. Oh, not what I wanted. No, come on. There we go. All right, hold on. I got to slow my speed down. All right, that's a little bit better. I think we'll tie. Yeah, so we'll come off of here. Oh, come over this way. And then under here. Pretty much. Yeah, like so. All right, it's that, and then we'll come back and put all the grass and all that good stuff on. We'll do all the islands at the same time. Now this one, I found something in, I was in the US map in game, I went into the US map, base game map. Crap. I need the whole tower. We're gonna get rid of that. I found something I like better. So it's under the remove folder, and it is called the Watchtower. I pulled this out of in-game US map. I like it much better. Let's go edit, cut, and paste. Yeah, that's much taller. That's more of what I wanted. Now we're also going to expand this island out a little bit further. Because I was in all three maps. The US map, the Asian map, and the European map. And I found something else I like for this area. Hoping it fits in there. Let's go File, Import the pagoda. Let's go Edit, Cut, and Paste. Oh, you suck. All right, where is it? All right, I'm gonna have to do one of these. No? Did I not pull it in? Or did I? Oh, it's way back there. Holy crap. All right. It's one of these that's like way off center. All right. Now, if we have to spin it, I'm going to be screwed. It looks like we may have to spin it. Yeah, hang on. All right, let me get my speed back. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those pain in the ass i3Ds. Alright, let's get our height first. So let's go minus 25. No, let's go, hang on, minus 39. Okay, now you're too low. Minus 37, minus 30. 34.5. No, just 35. Okay, just minus 34.05. Want it down just a little bit more. There we go. Now I want it a little bit further this way. Well, I'm going to have to live with that. Now, I want it turned just a little bit more, or you're going to be a pain in my butt. Spin you a little bit more. I'll spin you a little bit more. All right. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then the watchtower, let's get the stairs facing this way. And then the other thing I brought in, there should be a bench. I'm gonna leave it there for a second, and then there should be a table. Yeah, so I have a table and a bench. Hang on, let me. So the watchtower I brought, let me cross it off. I made a list of what I imported. Watchtower, pagoda, table, bench. All right. So what I want to do, let's create a transform group. And let's put it right here. And we'll take the table. We're going to go edit, cut, edit, paste. So that should put the table right here. That'll get it close to where the transform group is. And then we'll do the same thing with the bench. Let's go edit, cut, edit, paste, and we'll stick it right here. Now, because what that will allow me to do is put this table and bench in the same transform group where I can just duplicate them and move them around. I'm still going to, let me turn my speed down a little bit more. There we go. So I want to get it even with the table. And then we can pull it out a little bit further. And then we can duplicate and pull it over this way. And now what that does, it gives me a whole transform group that I can just copy, paste, and move around. So let's go edit, cut. Let's put it inside of here. And now we can duplicate these if we want to. I can make like a little picnic area out here. I'll find like trash cans and other little stuff I could put on here. Alright, so let's go back to texture. Let's go to, what is the concrete? What do you look like? You know what, I can live with that. And then we'll decorate it and do that other stuff with it at the same time. I'm going to leave these two in here until we, no, I can't. I'm going to have to take, all right, well, I'm going to have to, let's do this island because I need to delete the farm silo and the easy shed out and save it, but then we have to go in game to do the rice field. So let's finish this. Let's go meadow. Harvest ready, limit texture to grass. So I want to be able to decorate this little island before we move on. Now let's grab, let me start a new transform group. For trees. We duplicate that one. We will call it it doesn't really matter what it's named, I just want them separated. I want the, do I have room here for an oak? I don't. Let's go vary 1 and let's go vary 2. I'm going to duplicate both of those. I'm going to go edit, cut. I want to put them in this transform group just because this one's way too big to be messing with. This one's nice and small now. So we have this one and we have this one. And then we have, so let me grab this one because it's nice and small and easy to work with. Throw one here. I'm kind of complete this island out a little bit. Not what I wanted. There we go. Now let's grab water plants, and let's go with the it's a smaller islands. Let's go with the medium one. Alright, so now we could take this and delete it out, and we could take this and delete it out, and let's do a save. A save's going to take a hot minute because I made some terrain height adjustments on that little island. Probably a little bit too many trees for this little island, but if you don't like them, cut them down. All right, so let's go in game. Now all four of these fields have to be perfect for me to save. So if I get 3 right and I mess one up, I got to start over. Because once you build those rice fields, there's no undoing them. So let's go down to let's go down to 13. We'll delete this save. That's the one I was messing around with off camera. Let's go no. We will continue. Shouldn't be any errors, but I always load them anyway. All right, no errors. Oh, it's going to take forever for the shaders to load. I forgot to clear my shader cache. Turn that off. Now let's go down to half speed is fine. We need to add some money in because we're going to be building fields. And just to make it easier to get there, I'm going to buy a truck or lease a truck. We're getting really, we'll be close to getting this square done today. Alright, now let's come over this way. Let's go into construction, rice fields. Alright, so one corner, two corners, three corners, four corners, finish. One corner, two corners, three corners, four corners, and finish. So one corner, two, three, four, and finish. And then one, two, three, four, and finish. So that is our four rice fields. Now, the other thing I want to do before we save this and get out of here. Now, you will not see them in the map, but we do have to put them in the placeables file. I want to see if we can walk out here, if I'm going to have to make this a little bit larger. Oh, this is going to be scary, but yeah, you can get out here. Oh yeah, you can get out here. Oh man, I'm getting dizzy. I hope you're not getting dizzy. Why is there a stack of wood up here? I have no idea. Oh, because it's a fireman's watchtower. Oh yeah, let's look at this map. Is starting to look freaking awesome. A big old beach ball. Can I can we send it Shayla? Alright, let's do, we have to save this. And then let's get out of here. So, save game 13. Now, I want to look at something really quick in the Richie's Mountain. So, documents, my games, mods, Richie's Mountain, map. I want to look at the placeables folder for a minute. So I want to see my rice fields. And I want to check something with the animal pens as well. Farm ID 1. Okay, it does not say bought with farmland. That's what I wanted to double check on that. And then let's find our rice fields. Here should be the first one. Farm ID 1. No, it does not say bought with farmland either. Okay, so let me get rid of that. So now we just need to go into Farm Sim 25, save game 13, and we have to pull the placeables XML. You're Richie's Mountain. Let me close that. We don't need these open anymore. Let me close that. Let me close that. Let me close the easy shed. All right, so we need to find the rice fields. I'm gonna look at something on the one of the pig barns real quick. Farm ID 0. I may have to change those to Farm ID 1 because they're not showing up in game when you go to the animal pen. So I might, we'll look at those. We'll come back and fix those. Sheep barn. I want to find our rice fields. Cow barn. Cow barn. Here we go. Oh, did it put them under? Oh, it put them all together. Nice. Farm ID 1. All right. So we just need to grab this. So let's copy that. And we need to go to our placeables folder. Let's go down to the bottom. And we will pop those in here. Map placeables, brownless rice fields, XML. I may have to put the XML in my placeables folder. Crap. Let me save this. Let me go look at something again. Let's go back to mods. Richie's Mountain. Let me find the rice fields again. Yeah, like it's got to be dollar data, placeables, brandless, in order for the game to pick them up, and then Farm ID 1. So I need this here. We'll save that, and then it's Farm ID 1. Now the other thing I have to do, and we'll go back in game and check it, I gotta find all the animal barns. Alright, here's the, let's go animals. I think this picks them all up. It will. So we need, let me go find this is the Richie's Mountain map. Find an animal barn. Because I need Farm ID 1. Placeables. Pig barn unique, position, rotation. Farm ID 1. Alright. The manure extensions, crap, do I need it on the manure extensions? We'll come back and check on that. We'll come back and check on the manure extensions. Pig barn big. Farm ID 1. Farm ID 1. chickens. Farm ID 1. Not the second chicken barn. Farm ID 1. Cow barn big. Farm ID 1. Next cow barn big. Farm ID 1. Hen house is coming out of the map, and then it gets to our rice field. Let's save that. We have to look at the manure heap. I think I have to put farm ID 1 on those as well. We do. Alright, let's grab that again. So over here, where were the manure extensions? Over here, we had 3 of them. Farm ID 1, Farm ID 1, Farm ID 1. Alright, let's save that. Now, let's go back in game. I'll start a new save. And see if everything's going to spawn in correctly. See if the rice fields are spawning in correctly, and we'll see if the animal pens are now activated, because they were not activated. I couldn't, it told me I didn't own any animal pens. So now we'll see if I actually own the animal pens. Alright, let's see if we actually own the animal pens now. Because when I was doing a little test off camera, I walked up to this and it told me I didn't own any pens. Alright, awesome. So now we do own. So now I should own all the animals. Yeah, there we go. You have no animals in you yet. So what? Okay, you are 0 months. I wanted to make sure I bought all baby animals. 6 months, 0 months. 0 months, 3 months, 6 months, 3 months. Perfect. All right, that's what I wanted. Now, let's check on the rice fields. Make sure they're spawning in. And they are awesome sauce. There we go. We can flood it and we can empty it. Beautiful. All right, let's get out of here. All right, so that's taken care of. Now, I'm thinking over here. Do I have placeables, greenhouses? I don't. All right. Map, placeables, greenhouse. All right. So new folder, greenhouse. We need tomato. Oh crap, which one's the rice saplings? Greenhouse saplings, I think. Yep, okay, so let's grab this XML and we'll copy it over to there. We also, this is the mountain map. I'm going to close this so I don't accidentally make any changes to it. Now, what we're going to have to do is we have to go in game and grab the i3D. So placeables, brandless greenhouses. So we need to go this PC, program files, Steam apps, common, FarmSim25, data, maps. Nope, what was the path? Data, placeables, brandless. Data, placeables, brandless. Greenhouses. Greenhouse saplings. I need this i3D. Let's go file, export selection with files. I'm going to put it in the remove folder because we don't need it in the map files. Greenhouses, saplings. It doesn't really matter what it's named. It's just going to get deleted out of the map anyway. So, file, import, map, remove, greenhouse, sapling, and let's get some saplings growing. On the farm. Now, your pallets are going to come out on this side. Where's your trigger? On this side. So we'll fill it on this side. Pallets will spawn on this side. Okay, I can live with that. It's turned in the correct direction. Let's put you about there. Now let's grab some texture. Let's go back to dirt. All right, so we're gonna want a path into the field, and then we're gonna want a path over to here. Now, does this one have? It does. beautiful. So we can go straight across to this field. And then from here, since we got the brush going, we're going to need a path over to this field. We'll get that working in a second. We're going to need a path over to this field. And then we're going to need a path over to that field. And then this field we'll deal with. I think this is going to be a meadow. Alright, so let's get this greenhouse working. So back to, let me close the in-game because I don't want to accidentally make any changes there. Alright, Richie's Mountain. We need placeables. Now I'm going to need to find saplings. So I'm going to go control find. There's our greenhouse saplings. So instead of inventing the wheel, we're just going to copy and paste into our placeables folder. So map directory, placeables, greenhouse saplings, XML. It has a unique ID. We're going to need the map icon. So I'll have to go back and grab that. Let's get its position and rotation in, and we'll come back and make sure we get the icon for it. All right, so let's go here. You go here. Our height is 25. You go here, and our rotation is going to be 0, 0, 0. And we will save that. And then the other thing we need is store items. Control find. Let's find the saplings. Greenhouse saplings. Yeah. So let's copy that over to our mod description. And we need it under store items. And we have to make sure we have our icon. So map placeables icon, greenhouse 10. Placeables, icons, I grabbed them all, I think, just to make sure I had them. Yeah, so I don't need any of the icons. I put them all in the map. Alright, so that I can close. That I can close because it's the mountain map. This is now in game, so I think we should be good. Everything's reading the way it should. So let's, we can decorate around you now. Let me just unhighlight it a minute. There we go. so annoying sometimes. All right. Now let's grab the larger tree. I don't want to put too many here, but I want to have a few trees on here. All right, now this can come out because it'll spawn in as a placeable. And do I want, I kind of like what I have going on here. Let's just get all the meadow painted in first. And then we'll come back and we'll do the water plants. All right, let's grab this one. Ah, crap. I forgot to put, hang on, back that out. I forgot to put a road over to this field. All right, texture, dirt. That's why there was no, that's why grass went onto the bridge. All right, so we got a road over to that field now. All right, let's try this again. All right, so let's go over this way first. Grab you, come over this way. All right, and let's come over this way. We'll grab you. All right. Head over this way. Let's grab you. Yeah, let's fill that in with some trees. Now, do I want to make this a meadow? Well, let's do a quick save. And let me grab a sip of coffee. All right, let's close you. We don't have any grass meadows. So I'm thinking that's what this is going to be. We still need to decorate that island, or landscape that island as well. We still got to put the water plants all the way around. But yeah, I'm thinking this is going to be just a grass meadow. So let's just get a road, a little bit of a road off this bridge. We don't need much because it's, like I said, grass meadow. So this one is actually going to be fairly easy as well. If you want to cut a field in here, you have a plow. I want to throw, let's go, all right, so let's go into field, let's go into here, let's grab this guy, I'm going to duplicate it, I'm going to go edit, cut, let's move it down here. I want to throw a couple of these on this field. like a few here and there. Just to have something a little bit different. And now we'll grab, let's grab one of you. Let's just duplicate that. All right. Now, water plants. Well, no, we got this island to mess with. I think for over here, let's close those. I think we're going to do deco bush. No, the problem with deco bush, it takes the grass away. I think I want this open. I don't want any trees impeding the view. All right, water plants. Damn it. All right. Oh, sometimes the trees get in the way. All right, you're done, you're done. Let's go over here. All right, I'll go this way. All right, and then we have, let's head over this way. All right, let's, what do we have? One over here. All right, let's change this up a little bit. Let's do the cattails. Alright, it should be our rice area done. We have the outside border to do, but so now we can finish landscaping this area. So you are completely done. You are not done. Alright. But we did the parked cars and we did the lights and we did all of that. So let's do a quick save. My coffee cup is about empty. That's not good. Alright, so let's go to Meadow Harvest Ready. Take it right up to there. And it will get this area in a minute. All right, so let's grab one of you. Like that there. Let's grab anything different. Not really. All right. Let's grab, where am I at? Over here. It's fine. Keep it consistent. We'll grab one of these. And I'm going to put you over here. So let's go bam, bam, bam. And then let's go, I just need to be off of this transform group. All right, let's just click there for a minute. Let's go deco foliage. Let's go this guy. Just to have something a little bit different over here. And I need something behind this building. Let's just go, yeah, that'll work. Kind of sort of put it in. And then we'll get the water plants in a minute. So let's go back to, nope, Meadow Harvest Ready. All right, now I want to grab Let's close you, close you, close you, roadside. Let's duplicate that. And let's spin you this way. Let's get you about here. How far over this way can I go? I'm about on the edge. Okay. Now, some of these are going to be a little, so let's go. So I know it's not going to be a complete transform group. We will delete you. We'll delete you so you're not floating. All right. Let's finish this section up. Water plants. All right, so that's section done. Let's do another save. And then we will, let's go back to meadow, harvest ready, limit texture to grass. A little bit on the road there. Let's go up to there for now. We still have to finish that corner. Alright, so now let's go. Let's grab this group because it's a full group. And duplicate it. And we'll slide her back. Now, is it back off the road far enough where it's not going to interfere with, yeah, anything it will. Now, this one we're going to have to edit, so let me duplicate it. Let's turn it this way. Let's bring it over here. That way. And again, that one's going to have to be edited as well. So let's go back to this one. And so that one I can delete. That one can come out. That one can come out. That one. And then this one will just slide back a little bit. Now, this group is going to need to be edited. No, is it going to? No, it's going to need to be edited right here because of this bridge. So let's duplicate it again. We'll slide it down. So this one's going to have to get edited because I need to get rid of that tree. Let's take this one and we'll just slide it back a little bit further. We'll take this and we'll slide it back a little bit further. And then we have this group. Guys, yeah. Slide you over there for now. How did you work out? Oh, you worked out perfectly. Alright, so let's duplicate you again. Let's spin you this way. And slide you down a little bit closer to the road. I'll slide you back. Now let's go this one. Yep, we're good there. So this one, we're just going to grab that tree. I'm going to duplicate it and just slide it out to fill that gap in. Now this one, bring down. This one, and that's going to be about where I want to end until we get this corner finished. So now, let me do a quick save. So let's go back to water plants. Come on. Alright, let me close those for a minute. Alright, so that gets us to this corner. We do another save. Now let's go texture round. I just want regular asphalt. Now, if you're coming in from the other direction, let's do this. So that'll get us onto there. Now, I don't know if I have enough room here. Let's go File, Import, Remove. Sanctuary. Let's go Edit, Cut, Buildings. Oh, this is another one where it's not where it should be. Which way direction do I want you facing? Okay, so you got to get turned in this direction to 90, and then I could bring you kind of over this way. Let's go just 0 for now. Nope. So let's go -10. No, -30. Getting closer. Alright, -40, too high. -35. -34, -33.2, 0.5. Nope. Hang on. 0.5, 0.4, 0.3, 0.2. There we go. Now the sanctuary is going to need something else to go with it. All right. I don't know what map I got that from. Are you still floating? Yeah, you're still floating. All right, hold on. -32.5. Let's go -34. Perfect. So we can put flowers and stuff in there. We could put a little bit of parking on this side. So let me slide you back a little bit. Put some parking on this side. All right. Let us do a couple of things. Let's go bookmarks. Are there any tombstones? No. Cemetery. C-E-M-E-T-A. No cemetery. Grave. Oh, it's going to pull up gravel. That's alright. There's no... I can't find any damn tombstones for this year. Wanted to put like a little graveyard in. Alright. So, let's go... This PC... Program... Steam... Steam apps... Common... Farm Sim 25. Is there another church anywhere? No matches. Alright, that's going to have to do it the hard way then. Data. Let's go under here. Church. Okay, so we're going to have to do it the hard way. Maps. Let's go map AS. I need like, I was hoping to find like maybe another church or a sanctuary or something we could put next to that. Let's see what we can find in here. Any cathedrals or churches? You look like you're a factory. What do we have? Be all downtown. We could do a little play area by it. What kind of mess are you going to be if you're... No, okay, so you're going to be in like 100 different transform groups. Oh, park, hold on. We could grab this and make a little park next to it. Let's go File, Export. Let's go in the Remove folder. Let's go Park. Just grab that. Alright, what else do we have? So no cathedral, no church, nothing up here on the hill, right? All right, nothing I don't see, nothing I like anyway. All right, let's get out of here. Come on. Let's go map EU. Alright, what do you have? Any kind of church, cathedral? Nothing over this way. It's pretty barren. We got nothing over this way. Okay, this is the one I got the church out of. So what's across from the church? Just another picnic area. Is there another building I want to put next to the church? Can we pull this out? No, so I want just this building, but I'm not going to get any of the props with it. Yes, I'm not going to get any of the props with it. I hate giants because they're going to have the props separately. So that's apartment building 1. Are you going to be props 1? You are. Alright, let's do this. Let's grab apartment building 1. Let's go file, export. Let's go, I'm just going to go APT1. And let's go file, export. Let's go APT1 prop. And we'll grab the props with it. Kind of sort of separately. What are you? Alright, that's enough damage for now. Let's get out of here. Let's close that. Alright. So let's, before we get into here, let's go into here. Map, remove apartment 1. I'm going to open that up. And we're going to go 0, 0, 0, 0. And I'm going to go create a transform group. I'm going to go edit, cut. I'm going to put this in here. And we're going to go file, import apartment 1 props. I'm going to go edit, cut, edit, paste, and we're going to go 0, 0, 0, 0, and it should put all of our props in place. It does. So now let's go file, export. We're going to go APT1 complete. Alright. Now that we have, no, I don't need to change. I don't need to save it because we exported it out. All right, so let's go file, import, apartment 1 complete, edit, cut, and paste. All right, which way do I want to? I guess you really don't have a front or a back. I guess this way. Let's get you about even with the church. Let's put you over here. Now let's go file, import, park, edit, cut, and paste. All right. Now this little bus stop I'm going to get rid of because it's a European style bus stop. Okay, is it a phone booth? It is. Come on, everybody uses cell phones these days. You guys need to come down at all? No, you're at a perfect height. All right, so that'll complete this area out. So now we need texture. I'm going to go square for a minute, and asphalt is perfect. You know what? We're going to put flowers in there anyway, so you're really not going to see it. Let me go down on my speed a little bit. Alright, so that one's underpainted. So let's go. How do I want to do this? What do you look like? Nothing special. Fake gravel. Kind of don't like that either. Ooh, all right. So, ooh, not that. Let's go to round. Now let's get a little bit of parking over here. Let's go 25.02. Just gets it off the ground a little bit. And we'll have to get rid of some of this grass for a minute. Wipe it out for now. All right. So we're going to need, let's go back to texture. Let's go square. Come back to asphalt. And let's just bring you in. Nope, hold on. Let's bring you in from here. I'll give us a little parking area there. And then I want to grab those. Let's duplicate it. We'll bring it up this way. Let me wipe this out for a minute. Let's get some parking back here. Now we're going to need, let's go back to round, let's bring a walkway back there. Come over this way, come back that way. Got a side door, we do. All right. Now, let me do this. Because, let's do a save. That's a longer save. I didn't make any terrain height adjustments. Please don't crash. I haven't had an editor crash in a while. Oh, this ain't good. Okay, thank God. And then let's do one little line over that way. All right. Now, we're going to go gameplay splines, pedestrian spline. Create a spline, edit, cut, and paste. Move you up, you're going to be spline 04. Now, you need your user attributes in. So, let's go density is a float. Group name is a string. Oop. Crap, I messed that one up. All right, hold on, let's start over again. Let's start over again, I messed that up. All right, so density is a float. There we go. Group name is a string, and width is a float. Alright, we're going to go 0.2. It'll be standard, and 1 wide. Now, let's go edit. Just throw you here. Oh, that'll work. And we will close the loop. We will call that spline done. Let's grab, let's go to lights. Let's put one kind of sort of here. And let's put one which way you facing? This way. Do I have that one backwards? It's facing the building. Yeah, let's look at this one again. Let's turn you this way. That's better. Alright, now takes care of those. Gameplay. blinds, parked cars. Again, it looks like it's pulling out. Oh, come on, 90. All right. Now, let's close you, let's close you, let's close you, and let's just do another save. All right, foliage, meadow, harvest ready, limit texture to grass. I'll put some flowers in front of the church here in a minute. Oh, wrong one. Go to there for now. Can fill you in. Now let's come over here. Let's go. Ooh. Deco foliage. Look, take off limit texture to grass. You look like a weed. That's better. I'll go a little bit lighter. Crap, not what I wanted. Come on, turn off. There we go. You know what, let's go along the sidewalk. Let's fill this area in. All right. So let's grab, are you a complete transform group? You are. Now, all right, we're going to grab you can come back this way. You can go something like that. Let's get you, crap. Let's get you down kind of on the corner. You can come over this way. You, let's pull you back over here. You go back over here. And then you can come over this way as well. Let's duplicate you. Alright. I want the front of this to be kind of sort of open. But I am going to grab, where's that shorter? Oh, it is that one. All right. Nope, I want to leave it. I don't want to take away from the look. So on this side, we can go water plants, take you around. All right, that finishes that side. Now the back side, meadow, harvest ready. Crap. Limit texture to grass. There we go. Texture, asphalt will work. All right, let's take that off for a minute. Let's get the grass out of there. All right. let's go back up here. Let's grab a full transform group. Let's come over this way. Let's grab another one. And then we will. Do I want that? No, let's move that for a minute. I only need a couple trees in here. So let's go. I'm going to edit this one. So no, wrong one. Damn it. I'm going to edit this one. Alright, so let's duplicate one, stick you there. Let's go like that, then we'll grab one of you and we'll stick one there, and we'll stick one there. Alright, now this group, let's edit this one as well. Alright, I'm just going to grab the oak tree for a minute. And then let's grab, what are you? Let's pull one of those over. And then let's grab this one. All right, now the only thing we need are water plants. Oh, take off limit texture to grass. All right, I think this section is done. Actually, this whole square is now done. Let's do a quick save. We're going to look at it in game. I'm going to get out of here for this episode. All right, let's go to Farm Sim. grab myself some breakfast. Come on, any second. There you go. Alright, we can delete this one because we made changes to it. Now, let's grab an empty slot. No errors in the log. Come on, compile the shaders. Sweet. All right, let's grab some flight and let's go check out this section. I went right by it. All right, so we have this business. We have sweet. All right, that's looking good. And then we have our farmers market. We have our sanctuary playground. Oh, that area is like really nice. I like how that turned out. Where's that? Do I see it? Why do I? Okay, so we do have people walking around, so perfect. So the spline is working, and then we come across the bridge. We have our little area here. We have our little staging area, and then we have our rice fields. We have our sapling greenhouse, and we have a meadow. I like this area. I really like this, how this square turned out. We're going to work on this square next, but I'm going to get out of here. I got to upload this and edit and render it and do all that happy stuff. This was going to be a rice field, but I'm changing my mind. I got to figure out what I want to do here. I'm thinking, I'm not sure what I'm thinking yet for this area. May end up being a meadow, I'm not sure. But we'll circle back around to that. Yeah, I had this placeholder here. I was going to put rice fields here and along here, all the way across, but this area popped into my mind one night at like 1 a.m. I'm going, yeah, I want to do rice islands. So, all right, let me get out of here. I am Old Man 102. Please smash that like and subscribe on your way out and have an awesome day.